اللغة لها أثر كبير على العقل. كثير من الأمراض تقل للي عندهم معرفة بعدة لغات. عملوا دراسة على اللي عنده لغتين أو أكثر، فوجدوا أنه مرض الألزهايمر يتأخر 5 إلى 6 سنوات في الناس اللي عندهم لغتين أو أكثر. أيضا سووا دراسات أنه فهم قدرة العقل الاستيعابية لفهم الأمور تزيد مع تعلم اللغات.
Hello, my name's Tim, I'm 16, and on this video I'm going to be speaking 20 languages. Or 19 if you don't count English. J'aimerais bien commencer en français, parce que c'est la langue que je connais le mieux. Après l'anglais bien sûr. دلوقتي بالحقيقة أنا في برنامج عربي في جامعة ماريلاند، وكل يوم أنا لازم أتكلم عربي من 9 صباحا إلى 5 في المساء. 好，大家好，我现在要说一点普通话。我在学校学中文学了。
I could only speak English. This was 8 years ago. No, I had grown up thinking I just don't have, I just can't do it. It's not possible, because I took German and Irish, or Gaeilge, in school, and I did very badly at them. So I kind of figured I don't have the language talent, the language gene, you know. I figured I knew everything about genetics, even though I didn't study it. But I figured I was sure, don't have the language gene. And I had plenty of other excuses or reasons that many people can relate to. You know, I didn't really have the time or the resources, and I was too old. I mean, even though I was 21, I figured, no, that's it. I'm too old because I'm past the age. It's like I heard somebody told me that 14 is this cut-off age that you can't learn a language anymore. And I was sure of that. I figured, you know, you have to learn it as a child. That's it. And so these are reasons most people have. I went to a course that was very expensive. There was just 3 or 4 other people in the classroom. Went to that for several weeks. Didn't work. I started studying a lot of books. Didn't work. I got some CD courses, some software. It didn't work. So after 6 months living in Spain, I couldn't speak Spanish. So what I did was I started to speak Spanish. The problem was, for 6 whole months, I had been studying Spanish. I'd been studying it so much that it was making it harder for myself. And after all the studying, I was nowhere further. I didn't really know any words. 6 months, I was still at the stage of just saying, hola, gracias, por favor, adios, you know, just running off like that. But I just decided I'm going to start speaking the language. I'm going to get all of these excuses and ignore them. That I'm not ready, and it's, you know, I need to work more, or I'm not intelligent enough to learn a language. And I just started speaking it.
My most recent project, I went to the middle of Brazil, of all places, to learn Egyptian Arabic. And I succeeded because, even though there were no Egyptians around me, I got on Skype and I talked for 1 or 2 hours a day, and I managed to go up towards conversational level. So no, not being able to travel to the country is not a good excuse.
People also think that immersion in a new country is the way to learn a language. But look around Hong Kong. Look at all the Westerners who've been here for 10 years who don't speak a word of Chinese. Look at all the Chinese living in America, Britain, Australia, Canada, who've been there 10, 20 years, and they don't speak any English. Immersion per se does not work. Why? Because a drowning man cannot learn to swim. When you don't speak a language, you're like a baby, and if you drop yourself into a context which is all adults talking about stuff over your head, you won't learn.
And the problem a lot of us face is we feel that We're better studying and preparing for speaking a language someday, because if we do it too early, the world would end from all this frustration we cause people. There are 7 days in a week, and someday is not one of them. I say, rather than see if the world will end, a whole new world will begin if you try to learn a new language. So I hope you'll give it a try. Thank you.